talking about the match coming up with Tom Pritchard and Miss Texas. Here comes the superstar in here. Sabu is already in the ring. Oh, I tell you, get ready for... that big Judge Dredd steps over. And there is Tony Anthony, the Dirty White Boy, climbing in. He and Dundee partners here today against Judge Dredd and Sabu.
What a great combination, too. Dirty White Boy and superstar Bill Dundee should make. I mean, you're talking about two young men that can really put it on, folks.
Ought to be a good match. You can't count out this Judge Dredd and Sabu, though. This Sabu is a little bit weird.
It reminds me of the wrestler, The Sheik. You remember The Sheik?
Oh, yeah.
Dave? I mean,
exactly.
He's that. Look at him. He's just off the wall. And Judge Dredd going to start against superstar Bill Dundee. Dundee right away going right after the big man. Dundee probably giving away twice his weight against Judge Dredd. Dredd rolling out of the ring. Dirty White Boy Tony Anthony there to protect Kim over in the corner. And superstar Bill Dundee looks like he's all wound up today.
Yes, indeed. He usually is. Judge Dredd climbing back through the ropes now. It is difficult to describe the difference in size of Bill Dundee and Judge Dredd.
Dundee going right after him again. He's not afraid of anybody. Tag is made. Here comes Dirty White Boy Tony Anthony. Tony Anthony going around after Judge Dredd. Dredd taking those punches to the midsection, but now Dirty White Boy decides to go after a more vulnerable area on the big man and goes after his eyes. Tag made now. Here comes the little guy, Sabu. I think a couple of weeks ago I called him Rocky the Flying Squirrel in there. I mean, he can mix it up, but right now, Dirty White Boy and superstar Bill Dundee showing why they make such a great tag team. And look at that back body drop.
Oh, my goodness. And he immediately looked toward the lights. This guy is something about the TV lights really, I don't know, it gets him off balance or something. Dundee has him down on the mat with that left arm barred.
Dundee a little bit from a size advantage, a little bit evenly matched now with Sabu. Sabu now looking at the lights. In the meantime, Tony Anthony, the Dirty White Boy, tags in and takes over, wrapping up that arm now. Picks the, with that step over onto the shoulder and puts the pressure on, picking out a vulnerable point on Sabu, the left arm and shoulder tag made. Bill Dundee going to come back in. Now a little double team by Dundee and Dirty White Boy. Look at this. Whoa! Sabu victimized by that double chop, and Dundee goes for the sleeper hold, but Sabu into the ropes, and that'll cause a break. Referee Paul Neighbors ordering a break, and Dundee going to give him a little something to remember on the break, but Sabu coming right back after Dundee, and Dundee going to grab that arm one more time.
He forced him all the way down to the mat and over with it. He had a great hold on there, and it was either break the wrist or roll with it, and that's exactly what Sabu did. He rolled with it. There's a tag on the large Judge Dredd.
And the judge comes in and goes after Bill Dundee. Dundee looked like he was looking at Sabu as the referee was ordering him out of the ring. In the meantime, Judge Dredd went right after the superstar, choking him in the corner. Billy in a little bit of trouble now. I tell you, when you got 360-some-odd pounds of Judge Dredd in the ring, look at Sabu off the top rope after the tag being made. And Sabu taking over on the superstar. Doesn't take much for a big man to wear a little man down, and that's what Judge Dredd did on Bill Dundee.
That's exactly right. Billy, of course, had to watch all sides there from that huge guy, and Sabu really going to work. He hit him with a right fist there.
Sabu winding up with the right hand. Dundee with one of his own.
He nailed him.
Tag made. Here comes Dirty White Boy Tony Anthony against Sabu. Tony Anthony going to work. I'll tell you, this tag team, when they first got in the ring, I said they should make a good one. It's obvious that they're making a great tag team. Here's the roll-up by Dundee. 1, 2, 3. He got it. Right over the top rope. Brought him down with the sunset flip and pinned his shoulders to the mat. Sabu chasing referee Paul Neighbors. I don't think Sabu realizes what hit him yet.
I don't think he does either. I'm not sure he knows the match is over, but it is. And Bill Dundee and Tony Anthony, the Dirty White Boy, walk out of here with a victory over Judge Dredd and Sabu. Sabu is saying, I don't know, something hit me on the chin, and next thing I know, I'm looking at these lights. He's explaining what happened. Let's take this short break. Back with more action when we return.